Shabala is a seasoned chartered accountant with over 21 years of experience in tax and regulatory matters, specializing in infrastructure, real estate, technology, and media. Her career includes key roles at Deloitte, BMR Advisors, and EY, where she provided strategic advice on acquisitions, due diligence, transactional structuring, and regulatory compliances. Currently at Grant Thornton, Shabala advises Indian companies, multinational corporations, private equity funds, and other funds as well. Her expertise includes setting up asset migration and distressed asset acquisitions, along with comprehensive due diligence in various industries. Her specialties encompass investment structuring, distressed asset management, capital restructuring, and tax advisory, solidifying her reputation as a leader in her field. A big round of applause for her. Please, ma'am, have a seat. All right. Okay, now we're talking about our panelists for the evening. Please join me in welcoming our first panelist, Mr. Vishal Gupta, Principal Investments at ICICI Prudential AMC. Can we have Mr. Vishal Gupta on stage, please?
Companies that create wealth and not markets. So we have a 5-step process which identifies not only good companies, but at each layer there's also elimination of the bad companies. The first step process is obviously identifying the universe. But that's a first filter that we apply on all the existing listed companies and identify those 2,000 to 2,500 companies. The second process is where we minimize the opening universe from 2,000 to 2,500 companies down to 450 to 500 companies. So we use business management valuation in that order to then further evaluate those 450 to 500 companies. Post that at the fourth level, then depending on the strategy, we identify which are those 40, 45, 50 odd names, 50 odd companies which are worth to be invested in that portfolio. Now the portfolio manager has a starting curated list of businesses of 45, 50 odd companies, from which then the portfolio manager goes ahead and identifies 25 to 30 odd good businesses. From an investor's point of view, you have a partner which has a very long track record to the investor while managing risks through many cycles.
Vishal Gupta is a seasoned expert in the field. His impressive achievements include leading major office real estate investments, raising 1,400 crores for various real estate funds, holding key positions at Mahindra Prime Limited and ICICI Bank Limited. As a CA and an alumnus of Delhi University, Vishal's extensive background establishes him as a prominent figure in real estate investments. Welcome, Vishal. Thank you for being here. Our second panelist for the evening is Mr. Vimalendra Singh, Chief Business Officer
नक्शे
Residential at
की हर
Mahindra
लकीर
Lifespace.
को बड़ी बारीकी से खींचा है। इस नींव को हमने सालों के तजुर्बे से सींचा। फर्श हो या छत, बड़े इत्मीनान से निखारे गए। इस घर के सभी हिस्से तरीके से संवारे गए। सूरज की रोशनी का हमने कुछ यूं ध्यान रखा है, हर कमरे में जैसे एक खुला आसमान रखा है। हवा खिड़कियों और दरवाजों से बहती रहे, हर कोने में खिलखिला के कानों में कुछ कहती रहे। हम ऐसे इन ढांचों को पिरोते हैं, आज का ही नहीं आने वाले कई सालों का ख्याल रखते हैं। कुदरत से कदम मिलाकर चलें, ऐसी तकनीकें चुनते हैं। पीढ़ी दर पीढ़ी बेहतर जिंदगी के लिए एक नए कल को बुनते हैं। इसीलिए तो ये इमारतों से बढ़कर कुछ जादूगरी हैं। हर मोड़, हर जोड़, हर कोने में कारीगरी है। महिंद्रा लाइफ स्पेसेस, क्राफ्टिंग लाइफ।
With over 12 years of experience in banking and a strong focus on real estate, Vimalendra Singh has made significant contributions in his field. His notable achievements include leading retail banking operations across the US, GCC, and India, launching innovative financial products and services, driving growth in branch distribution and NRI businesses, an alumni of IIM Ahmedabad and BJTI Mumbai. Vimalendra's impressive career spans Citibank, Standard Chartered Bank, BBK, and the Lotha Group. Currently, as a Chief Business Officer at Mahindra Lifespace, he oversees the P&L of the residential business. Vimalendra, welcome. Thank you for being here. Our next panelist, big round of applause for him, please. Our next panelist is Mr. Ashish Dhami, the Chief of Sales, Marketing and Product Design at Raheja Corporation. Ashish is a seasoned business leader with over 20 years of experience, showcasing leadership excellence from the start. Having represented Gujarat in the National Cadet Corps, with a solid academic background in chemistry and an MBA, Ashish has made significant strides in the real estate sector. His notable achievements include spearheading major real estate launches, establishing robust distribution networks, and consistently delivering outstanding results. Let's hear for Ashish Dhami, a true leader in his field. Welcome, Ashish. And now let's welcome our next panelist, Mr. Tejas Patil, on stage, please. Tejal Patil brings over 20 years of experience in growth and innovation. Specializing in building high-performing teams, his career is marked by a keen ability to identify and leverage emerging trends and technologies, along with a strong track record in launching new products and services. His key expertise is fundraising, strategic investor relationship management, emerging trends and technologies, product and service launches, and risk management. At Arbour Investments, Tejal develops a robust risk management framework that utilizes technology to enhance investor relations. By integrating advanced analytics and digital tools, he ensures real-time insights and transparency, fostering investor confidence and informed decision-making. His commitment to innovation drives proactive risk mitigation and effective stakeholder communication. Welcome, Tejal. Thank you for being here today with us. Big round of applause for him. And ma'am, the panels, over to you.
Hello. Yeah. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. And I would like to once again welcome our esteemed panelists. The theme today, I think, is real estate and alternative investments. As a sector, real estate, I think, in the last few years has evolved, and not only as an asset class, but also from a regulation standpoint.
I think we were amongst the pioneers to understand the retail play and the power of retail early on with the establishment of Shoppers Stop as our lead brand early in the 90s. I think today as we speak, we are amongst the largest office space providers in the country with the Mindspace REIT.
What's the trend that you're seeing in investor preferences, especially for the sector or any particular asset class, or what is it?
You know, the question, Shabala, which keeps coming is why invest in real estate? You know, there are so many investment options which are far easier. Why should somebody invest in real estate? I think my favorite line is, growing cities attract ambitious people. And one of the ways to play this ambition in growth is through purchase of real estate. And that is what has transpired over the decades. That is why Bangalore real estate has changed very, very dramatically over the last decade, courtesy of this growth.
In terms of $1 million question that people have been asking, if this momentum is going to continue or it's not going to continue, right? And interestingly, we discussed this in various meetings with the lot of HNI individuals, lot of private equity players, lot of equity investors, right? But nobody has got a crystal ball. Having said that, I can share a few statistics that should give everybody a lot of confidence that if you really want to buy a house or a shop or a small space in a mall, you can do it now. So it's not late. So let me share the statistics. One, real estate in India contributes to almost 7.5% to the nation's GDP. If you look at developed economies like China, I would categorize as a developed economy, though the per capita income is very low. Or if you look at Europe, look at US, typically it's 15 to 18%. So real estate contributes that high to these economies, and we are barely at 50% of these developed economies. So there's a significant runway which is available. And if India truly has to become a developed nation, Viksit Bharat, which is the mission called out by our Prime Minister as well, by 2047 we should be a developed nation, real estate has to play the most important role. Let it be Bhopal, let it be Chandigarh, let it be Lucknow, let it be Jaipur, let it be Udaipur, let it be Nasik for that matter. Pune is growing in a big way. So yes, I'm totally with you, Shabala, that real wealth creation is happening in tier 2 cities, and the amount of disposable income that people in tier 2 cities have is actually more, because they really don't have too many avenues to spend. And one more statistic, for all the audience here, for every 100 rupees that people make, they actually invest 56 rupees in real estate. So for all the advocacies that we might listen about all my good friends here on the equity investments, still 56 rupees goes into real estate. And the word real estate comes from the fact that it is real and not notional.
No, and I think I can relate to you. If you go to tier 3, tier 4 cities, I think even today, the first preference for investment is real estate.
Additionally, when we speak about investing in real estate, an investor dreams of owning an asset in a residential or a commercial space. So that's as traditional as it can get. But over the last 7 to 10 years, we've seen newer avenues evolving. And we've talked quite a bit about them, but just to name a few, for example, REITs and InvITs are gaining traction. They allow even the retail guys who didn't have access to AAA assets to invest now. Correct? That includes a very large universe of investors.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you so much. A big
Thank
round
you
of
so
applause for all our panelists. Great insight. I think a lot of people had a lot of questions to ask for, but they already got the answers because it was in such detail what you guys spoke. Thank you so much for being here today. Can I call upon Ms. Madhushri Datta, CEO of Brand Talk, and Abhimanyu Chakravarti, Head of Transaction Brand Talk North India, to come on stage to present certificates and appreciation and mementos. Mr. Vishal Gupta, thank you for being here today. Madhushri, please present a memento and a small certificate of appreciation. Abhimanyu, please join us. Shabala, please join us for the picture as well. Please come a little forward beyond this, that we can get a clear picture. Thank you so much. A big round of applause. Thank you for your insight. Great. So now we have a small token for Vimalendra Singh now. A big round of applause. Great insight from the Mahindra group, and the sustainability factor, what they believe in, is really showing, and good to know what you guys are doing with it. Fantastic. Thank you so much. And a small token for Mr. Ashish Dhami now. Thank you, Ashish, for gracing the occasion and being a part of the evening. And now for Mr. Tejas Patil, correct? We're very sorry we've got a little name wrong here, but we will rectify the memento and send it to you again as well. A great insight from your side. What you spoke was so clear and so simple and well defined. The way you were making it simpler for people to understand what you were speaking. Great insight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Teachers, thank you. And now, small memento for our moderator for the evening, Shabala Shinde. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yes, I request the guests not to go. We'll want a group picture of all of us together as well, please. Thank you, Shabala and Madhushri. Please smile and look into the camera, not away from it. And everyone together, closer together, yes. Thank you. A big round of applause for this interesting panel and Brand Talk in the pink, or what we call it, shade of pink.